Yeah, 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 yeah. All right, we are live on YouTube. We are live on YouTube. How's everyone doing today? How's it going? I'm out and about on another walk with purpose, episode number 802, and I've only got about a little over an hour before the sun goes down. So I'm only going to be doing 3 miles out of the 3.5 miles, and I might still hit a little darkness, but it is what it is. Had a great day today so far. It's been a wonderful day, and some things transpired, and kind of had to change gears for a little bit, but that's all right. That's all right because we keep on rolling over here at the GNA, the Genuine Networking Association, or GNA for short, keeps on trucking, keeps on rolling, no matter what, no matter what. I got some good stuff for you here today, folks. We're going to be talking about modern issues women face and how the GNA can help. One more time, we're going to be discussing modern issues women face and how the GNA can help. Yeah. Of course, it's what we do. We help people here at the GNA. And there's lots more coming. Lots more coming to the Genuine Networking Association, or GNA for short, between our two channels out here on YouTube. We also have our original channel, which we're probably going to start to put some stuff back out on that channel as well. Our original channel was started in 2015, back in the days when we were running in-person networking events. So we technically have 3 channels, but 2 of them are currently active. One is just sitting there until we decide what we're going to do with it. It's pretty warm here in the Bay Area, in over 90 degrees here in Redwood City today. But as I entered the trail, it's a little bit cooler. And yeah, I feel good. I feel those endorphins starting to kick in. Don says hello to everyone. Don and I talked with one of our good longtime friends and supporters earlier today. I'm going to come over here and let this other person pass me on by. No, he didn't come on the trail. Let's roll. We talked to Sandra Palacio. Sandra, thank you for a wonderful, wonderful phone call earlier. And Sandra, just so you know, regarding what we discussed, there is an update. So I'm sure you'll figure out the update to what we discussed, which makes our conversation, Sandra, even more comical, right? You know, before before we get into the topic here regarding issues modern women face and how the GNA can help, I really got to say, is that you, Raleigh? Buyer repair guy, Raleigh. Hello, Eli. I'm very sad about the events that happened today. Well, Raleigh, buyer repair guy, I don't really want to talk about that. What I will say is that Tia is a wonderful person. And, Raleigh, the people that create that type of content, I'll put it to you this way, are just looking for attention. And they spin things out of context. Because again, Raleigh, what this all boils down to is this never had anything to do. That's fine. I'll share my thoughts because you asked. I wasn't going to talk about it. But since you asked, no problem. It's not a big deal. You're a supporter, and I appreciate you. Okay? So does Don. There was a retraction made to the initial accusation that was made against one of our best supporters here at the GNA and supporting Don and I. And that's Tia. It was retracted. It was stated that the information was not verified, but it came from a credible source. And in my honest opinion, I think this whole thing was bullshit and set up. And I think it was just set up to try to get a reaction from myself and to try to knock Tia down or to try to incite more donations from the Coach Eli haters or whatever. It's just stupid, Raleigh. It's dumb. And here's the thing, Raleigh, I'll just say this. Those people, including the creators that create that type of content, like I've said before, they are mentally R. You know the R word? I can't say that on YouTube because you get demonetized. They are mentally R. All those people there. Okay? And the truth of the matter are, Raleigh, by a repair guy, is that those people that are creating that type of content, they're miserable as fuck. They project their insecurities, their miseries, or their misery onto other people that they perceive to be in a better place than them for whatever reason. I've said it time and time again, right? And here's the thing. They're never going to stop, Raleigh, and anyone else that's here. Tia, if you end up watching this, maybe you'll show up live, maybe you'll watch the replay. Evening, late to live, no problem. Hey, my online 365, how are you doing? By repair guy, hate drag people over an hour, then they think less than a 20-minute retraction made it better. These people are truly hateful to do that to her. No, they're just mentally ill, Raleigh. They're mentally sick. They're mentally ill. And then they like to come back and say that I'm mentally ill or I've got issues, right? Here's the thing these people don't like about me. I'm very highly opinionated, and my opinions don't go in alignment with theirs, right? And I really don't give a shit. My opinions are my opinions. You don't see YouTube taking down my videos. You don't see me, breaking any rules or anything like that. I state my opinions. If you don't like my opinions, so be the fuck it, right? Hello, Bayou, says my online 365. Not bad, just got done with walk with family. Wonderful. I'm doing my walk right now. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for joining me on my walk after spending time on a walk with your family. That's wonderful. Right? Yeah, by a repair guy, it's, look, the people creating this type of content, number one, they don't show their face on camera or they don't show themselves on camera and they criticize other people aesthetically, right? And they trash talk everyone else's life and they assume things without even verifying stuff. All that nasty stuff was said about Tia, right? All that nasty stuff was said about Tia. And I think they knew it was all BS. They did it because they wanted to try to upset Tia to basically stop coming here and supporting us, right? And the truth of the matter is, I talk with Tia behind the scenes. That makes her want to support even more, right? So, like, whatever they're trying to accomplish with their stupidity, right, is just going to backfire on them. Because people that support you through thick and thin. They don't let stupid, loser, mentally ill people on YouTube get in the way of who they want to support or what they believe in or who they believe in, right? But yeah, I just thought it was really nasty. Yeah, I mean, I did download a copy of it, and then it was put to private. I skimmed through it. I did not watch it live. I didn't even know about it because I have all these people blocked. But I had people that I trust and care for behind the scenes, and it wasn't Tia. People went to bat for Tia immediately. They reached out to Dawn and I, and then I looked into it, and I'm like, this is fucking ridiculous, man. It is. It's absolutely ridiculous to trash a woman's deceased husband, to basically accuse her of wasting his money on me. If Tia wants to donate money to myself and Dawn, that's her prerogative. Just because you don't like me doesn't mean she can't like me. Who the fuck are you to tell Tia or anyone else who they can and can't like? Do you think the whole fucking world should listen to you for what you're saying to people about me? Don't support Eli? You go as far and make community postings, which I screenshot, and you say that she's buddy trolling me, trying to get my money. I don't have money from the estate. That's not how the estate works. Why do you care so much about my estate and my family's money? Because you know eventually it's going to come to me, and you're just jealous of that? You are severely mentally ill. You're severely mentally ill. You really are. You really are severely mentally ill. You are. I never talk about you. This creator that put this all out. I never talk about her. I don't want to deal with her. I don't want to deal with her ever again. But she continues to talk about me. She comes after my people, along with other people in this similar hate group that she's friends with. And I didn't want to talk about this, but Raleigh brought it up, and Raleigh's a supporter, and I want to be respectful to Raleigh. Like, I got to be respectful to the people here that are supporting Dawn and I, non-monetarily and even monetarily. Raleigh supports us in both ways, monetarily and non-monetarily. So I'm gonna be respectful to him. But honestly, I don't care to talk about this bullshit. The support that Tia received is a direct testimony of the women's group you set up. Yeah, well, thank you. Yeah, no, actually, yes, the women stepped in. The women did step in, Raleigh. And then I got involved because, I was talking with Dawn, and I'm like, this is horse shit. This is the dumbest shit ever. And this woman that's coming at Tia, accusing her initially, the picture she was using was not her deceased husband. And then I guess in the past she's been accused of using her deceased husband's money to waste it on me or something like that, right? When this man got attacked when one of her children passed away last year or a couple years ago, she didn't like that, but now she's going to do the same thing to other people? What a fucking hypocrite, seriously. And she tried to retract it all in her retraction video, but the damage is done, ma'am. You've done so much fucking damage to so many people, and you don't give a shit. You don't care who you hurt to create the content that you feel you need to create to have some kind of following on YouTube. It's absolutely pathetic, ma'am. And here's the thing. Your judgment day may not come now, but it'll come. It'll come in front of the good Lord. You're going to face the good Lord one day. And the good Lord will decide where you're going to go when your time comes. And I sure as hell hope it's nowhere near me, because I don't want to be anywhere near you. I got no desire to be anywhere near you. Hi, Tia. How you doing? Yeah, I wasn't going to talk about it, Tia, but Raleigh brought it up, and he's a good supporter, and I want to respect him, and I want to respect you. On the way back, we're going to talk about issues women struggle with, issues modern women struggle with, and how the GNA can help. How you doing, Tia? Great to see you here. Tia, I don't know if you got my messages, but there was a retraction made by that horrible woman that said nasty things about you. And those were nasty things. And even people that support her know what she said and did was nasty. But this is what these people want. This is what these people want. They do this on purpose to get a reaction. This is what they want. But what are we supposed to do? Not talk about it? Not defend Tia? Right? Not respect our paid supporters and even our regular supporters, even if they're not paid, like good supporters like Raleigh? What am I supposed to do? If I don't talk about it, I'm going to piss off my supporters. If I talk about it, these motherfuckers are going to say, oh, Eli's feeding into this shit. Go fuck yourselves. I'm not feeding into shit. You ain't worth shit. You're not worth a damn penny. Your content is garbage. Your content is garbage. Your opinions suck. You're even too ashamed to show yourself on camera. And you're going to come at my people, my woman in the past, and one of my best supporters? You're going to sit there and hide behind the damn computer? You're going to sit there and criticize my opinions because they're different than yours? I think Casey Anthony's innocent. That's my fucking opinion. I'm entitled to it. If you don't like it, so be the fuck it. I'm not the only one that thinks she's innocent. A lot of people think she's innocent. A lot of people think she's guilty. So what? It's my opinion. Why does my opinion matter more to you than anyone else's? What is it about me that matters more to you than anyone else? No matter what I say, it's your goddamn audience. You have no audience unless you talk about me. You need me for your fuel and your air. That's fine. I'll give you a piece of my mind. I don't care. I'm a much better creator than you. I have much more energy than you. I take better care of myself than you. I show my face every damn day. I walk every day. And I'm building something here that's positive and going to help people. I don't attack people. I don't attack people. I help people that are being attacked. I help save and rescue people from people like you. You say that you're building an organization where you truly help people. How the fuck are you helping people when you're attacking people, accusing people, putting out a false picture of their deceased husband? How the hell is that helping someone? How's that being positive? You just have no other content. You had to put this out there because you have no other content. No one's going to watch you unless you're trashing me or someone that supports me. That's it. That's all you've got. You got nothing else. I support Tia, says Buy Repair Guy Raleigh. Hi, Tia, says My Online 365. Buy Repair Guy says love Tia. Tia says hi everyone. I'm feeding my cats. Be there in a minute. Okay. Tia says oops. That one's supposed to be there. LOL. LOL, Tia says Buy Repair Guy. Buy Repair. I agree. Always felt that thing about Casey was like they were dog piling on her. I haven't watched the documentary, but I'm going to this weekend. Do you have Peacock, Raleigh? Peacock is a phenomenal streaming service. I love Peacock. Hulu, Peacock, Netflix, Disney Plus, Max, Paramount Plus, and Amazon Prime with no commercials, and DirecTV. Don and I never have to leave the house. We almost can't afford to leave the house. That's why we have the streaming services, because it's cheaper to have all those than to go on dates all the time. We go on a date every now and then, don't get me wrong, we get out. But man. So you're thinking that the Casey Anthony thing, they're all dogpiling on her. And her Casey's father sexually assaulted her many times. And then her mother called her, the SLU word, the derogatory word for a woman that sleeps around with a lot of guys, the SLU word, I can't say it on YouTube, right? So you don't expect this woman to be traumatized? Like, and then her father was brainwashing her to lie because her father was worried about, Casey going after him for sexual assault. She could still do that. I think Casey's 38 or 39. I think she's 38. She could still do that to this day. But I don't think Casey wants to do that to her father. I think she wants to show her parents that she beat the abuse. She beat the assault. She overcame it and made something out of herself. And she had a lot of people, her entire defense team helped her through this because they felt for her. That girl dealt with massive abuse and massive trauma. And you dumb mofos out there, don't take any of that into consideration, even when, see, all you people out there that don't like me out here, that are criticizing my opinion about Casey Anthony being innocent, you're not taking her trauma into consideration. But see, you folks are more traumatized than anyone, so how can we expect you to understand, right? How can we expect you to understand? Okay? How can we expect you to understand when you're more traumatized than anyone, right? Yes, I have Peacock free with my AT&T plan. Oh, that's cool. Oh, they offer free Peacock now, huh? Yeah, when I've been with AT&T shit for, God, 25 plus years, and DirecTV with over 20. And AT&T still owns 70% of DirecTV, even though it's run as a separate company now. So I've got all that shit bundled, but I got Max for free with commercials until I switch both my AT&T fiber plan and my cell plan, which none of them need to be switched anytime soon. They're good plans. So that's fantastic. Awesome. Yeah, Peacock is great, man. You got Peacock ad free. Yeah, give me a second here. Let me pull up to the side. I'm going to let these people pass on by. Hey, Revelations, how you doing? Welcome to the show. Yeah, you get it ad-free, right, Raleigh? Tia, oh yes, I know she apologized publicly, but what was said, I will never forget. I want no sympathy. It traumatized me like it happened all over again. I cannot believe anyone would put that out there. Well, she would. She will do anything to get attention because she can't get it any other way. She can't get attention any other way besides talking about me or talking about anyone that supports me. In this case, it's you. You know, they even tried to say, Tia, that you're trying to buddy troll me to basically try to get my estate money, which, what estate money? I don't have any of that money. That's not the way my estate works. These people think I'm going to get like millions of dollars down the road when I take over the estate. right? That's not how it works. And even if it did work that way, I mean, why in the world would you assume that Tia's buddy trolling me to try to take money from me by donating money to me? She's donated a lot more money than most people have. She's been very supportive, legitimately. These people are mentally ill. They are, Tia. They're mentally ill. Mentally ill. It's just unbelievable. I mean, I gotta say this. I don't care. She'll talk about it, but the thing is, I don't pay attention to her. I only found out about this because some of the women in the women's group made me aware. I have everyone blocked. I don't pay attention to this shit. But since the women told me about it, and the women were like, "We gotta do something for Tia," I'm like, "Okay, I'm in." I just don't want you folks thinking I'm feeding into this stupid ass group again. I'm not. But that's the dumbest thing they ever did. Like, that's so stupid. Like, what a piss poor move as a content creator. You know, even though this woman's a drama content creator, like, what a piss poor move she made. Like, this was an epic failure. This was an epic failure at its finest. Like, I've never seen such a massive mistake made. Calling someone out at such a crazy level and then getting it wrong. After the trauma she went through her own daughter, right? Like, this woman went through the same crap where people attacked her over her deceased daughter, and then she comes at you over your deceased husband. This is a bunch of crap. This is all about content. This is all about, I got nothing more to provide than this garbage. No one will tune into me unless I do this dumb shit. That's what it all boils down to. I stand tall on that. I have thousands up, thousands down. Yep, so do I. About 2 years ago, when they put fiber down the road, yeah. Isn't AT&T fiber so reliable, Raleigh? I've had it for 4 years now, and it rarely goes down. Literally 99.9% uptime, even more. And see, Raleigh, with that program that you and I have now, we can download someone's entire channel with maybe 50 or 100 videos in less than 5 minutes with fiber. Isn't that great? And in high quality, too. And like you said, Raleigh, with the thumbnails and all that shit, descriptions, everything, right, Raleigh? Just put the channel name in there, boom. You want to download the whole channel? Yeah. You want to add thumbnails and descriptions? Yeah. A few ticks. That's it. Now what they need to do, Raleigh, is allow us to download community postings from every channel on a program like this, or within a program like this. And then that saves a lot of time taking screenshots, you know. That's next, Raleigh. Sun's going down. I'm going to go to the end over here, but I'm not going to curve to the right and do the last quarter mile to go to the observation deck. I don't have enough time because that sun is going down. At least the sun now has shifted over a little bit to a lower part of the mountain. So we're going to have a little more light because the sun has shifted from that taller part of the mountain to the lower part. So that's cool right there. Yeah. Wonderful. Raleigh says, it never goes out for me. Yep. Tia, I was told also I never watch her ever. I don't either. I studied psychology in college. Sounds like narcissistic personality disorder to me for some of these people, Eli. NPD, yeah, some of them have NPD. Some of them have BPD. Some of them have borderline personality disorder. I'm not a psychiatrist. If you study psychology, then you're more of an expert than I am. I have my opinions. I think these people are just. Here's what I think the problem is. I think these people are very They're trashy, low-life scumbag degenerates, dude. I hate to say it, it's the truth. They're trashy scumbag, low-life degenerates. They never show their face on camera because they don't feel they're attractive enough, right? They have nothing of substance that anyone wants to listen to. So all they do is trash talk other people, right? In my case, there's a pre-built Coach Eli hate audience for them that gets toggled around like a ping pong ball, right? And now that one of the main creators doesn't want my hate audience, it gets shuffled off to, a couple other creators that are associates or associated with the main creator. You know what I'm talking about, right? And it's just these people are just absolutely, they're miserable people. Dawn is laughing at them too. Like, even on Dawn's worst day, Dawn has good days and bad days. She's getting better, and she says hello to everyone. And I'm hoping we'll do another stream together soon. But even Dawn's like, this shit doesn't bother me anymore. I know it's all garbage. It's stupid. And Dawn's like, as the leader of the GNA Women's Mastery, I've got to be strong for the women. I can't let this bother me anymore, and it shouldn't bother me anymore because it's stupid. Because the people that are trashing me for my looks and other stuff have more issues, way more issues than I do in all aspects of having issues. See, the moment you realize that the people that are trashing you have worse issues physically, mentally, and emotionally than you do, then you realize they're projecting. Then it's like, fuck them. They're pathetic losers. Trashy scumbag losers. That's what they are. Desperate for attention out here, any way they can get it. That's what it all boils down to. And here at the GNA, the Genuine Networking Association, GNA, we will protect you from people like this. Now, at the same time, if these people were open to it, we could help these people turn their lives around physically, mentally, emotionally, but they got to be open to it. They're just not. They're just not. They think that they're the greatest things in sliced bread, and they think that we're the problem, right? People that have the problems think that the people that don't have the problems are the problem, right? They're projecting because they want to be like us, right? Well, if you truly want to be like me, then get off your ass and do a walk every day and show yourself on camera. If you want to be like me. Gonna start turning around. We've done 1.5 miles. We should be around the 30-minute mark right now. We're at 33 minutes. That software is amazing. It is, Raleigh. It is. It absolutely is. Yeah, and the 55 people that are here, you were watching that woman's stream earlier. You're the haters. You want to hear what I have to say, right? You're just as bad as the creator because you're supporting content that's harming somebody else, right? Here's the thing. What did T.I. ever do to you? What did I ever do to you? I don't talk about you people, right? So here's the thing. Ask yourselves this question. We don't talk about you. I share my own opinions, right? And I put them out there publicly on YouTube. Anyone can respond and share their thoughts anytime, right? Including you folks. But see, you folks take it a bit too far. You folks are obsessively watching my every words. You folks are like creepy stalkers hanging out on my front porch waiting for me to go live to psychoanalyze me every fucking time. You guys psychoanalyze everything that comes out of my mouth. Again, you guys are trying to say that the other day I was talking about my girlfriend, Dawn. No, I wasn't. I was talking about things in general. At times I talk about Dawn, but you fucking want to psychoanalyze me. You want to psychoanalyze me and say, oh, we can read between the lines. We know you were talking about Dawn. And then you try to tag Dawn in and try to tell Dawn that she needs to run away and get help or go to her parents. Go fuck yourselves again. Seriously, go fuck yourselves and leave us the fuck alone with your stupid shit. Stupid shit. Right? You tag my girlfriend Dawn in because you want her to see something that she's already seen. She watches most of my shows either live or on the replay, or I tell her everything. I show her everything. I tell her what I talked about. She knows what I talk about. So you dumb fucks think that I'm trying to subconsciously say stuff publicly that my girlfriend is frustrating me on, but I'm saying it in a roundabout way so she doesn't pick up on it, but you guys are picking up on it, psychoanalyzing me and saying that that's what I mean? Are you folks out of your mind, or are you more mentally R than I thought you were? If you think these people are mentally R, put a 1 in the chat. If you think they're mentally R, wow. Psychoanalysis, right? And then the woman that did the stream put out a posting. It's gone now, I believe, because she deleted it. I got screenshots of it. I don't care. I just take screenshots for the hell of it, right? And I think she was saying that, Eli talks privately to Tia, talks shit about Dawn privately to Tia behind the scenes. Really, Tia? Do I talk shit about my girlfriend Dawn to you privately behind the scenes? Is that what I do? Or are these people just saying that because they want a reaction and because they're so jealous and they got nothing better to fucking talk about? I'll put it out here publicly. Dawn knows everything that's going on. You think Dawn's going to leave me? You think Dawn's going to leave me? Dawn is laughing in your face. Dawn was saying, hey, babe, we've had a really good day today, a super good day. I can't wait till you get back home. I'd like you to snuggle up next to me and we can watch shows. I miss you. Like, okay, babe, I look forward to it too. She goes, I wish we could do that now. I said, babe, I got to go work. I gotta keep the fucking lights on, I gotta go do what I gotta do. I'll come back as soon as I can. Okay. You guys think that you clipping my videos and you tagging in Dawn and telling Dawn through your psycho fucking analysis that I'm talking about her in a roundabout way? You think that's gonna change her feelings towards me? GTFOH. They are accomplishing nothing, says Tia. What is the sense of it all? They got no content and they're miserable as fuck, Tia. They've got zero content and they're miserable, right? Now, the reason why I mention this is because it goes along with the topic, right? Okay? We're talking about what modern women struggle with and how the GNA can help. One thing modern women struggle with is, when their husband passes away before them and they're widowed, it's hard to cope with that. Right, Tia? And Tia, we're happy that you found us and we're happy that you trust us to support you and be good friends to you, online and offline. That's one thing modern women struggle with. Another thing modern women struggle with is Nowadays, a lot of women feel the need like they have to have power over a man. And a lot of men feel the need that they have to have power over a woman, right? The truth of the matter is the power should be balanced nowadays between men and women. Is the women's group strictly for women, or are you involved and privy to what is discussed? I'm the president and founder and owner of my business. I'm involved in every fucking thing involved. So yes, I'm in the group, but I let the ladies do what they want to do. Dawn and the rest of the ladies run it. It's primarily run by Dawn, but these women that are in this group are on the forefront of something bigger yet to come. Eventually, we plan on helping thousands of women via conference calls like Zoom and stuff like that, and through website forums and stuff like that. This is only the beginning. These women are on the forefront of something bigger than all of us, right? That's going to truly help people. But yeah, I'm in there. I administrate it. I moderate it. I make sure that only safe women go in there, because we got women out here on YouTube that do stupid shit like the other person did today to Tia, and we don't want people like that in that group, because all they're going to do is take all those messages, voice messages, and screenshots and blast them out as fucking YouTube content. That's fucking horrible and stupid. They do that because you got no content besides, oh, I infiltrated Eli's women's group, and I've got all the scoop on Tia and Sandra Palacio and Dawn. Oh, let's see what Dawn really thinks about Eli in this group. Let's think about, oh, and Queen's in there too, and now Donna from the UK. What the fuck, man? That's all they've got. That's the only way these women or these people that create content can get attention, is by, ooh, I got the scoop. I infiltrated their group. Ooh. What if I'd want to discuss something that I want no man to hear, is why I ask? Well, I don't know if you're trolling or not. If you don't want to discuss something here, see, you're on an account that doesn't identify you. So you can ask your question right here and I'll answer it. Well, if you're not trolling, then ask your question here and I'll answer it. Put your question in the chat. You're anonymous. You're not using your real name. So if you're afraid to put out your question while remaining anonymous on your suck account, then, I don't know what to tell you. Because the way you're approaching it makes me feel like you're somebody I would not trust to work with privately behind the scenes. Your approach comes off not genuine. I get the feeling that you're not being completely genuine. That's what my radar's telling me. I could be wrong, but it's usually not. ODN, how you doing, bro? Eli doesn't even read what goes on in there. He just helps Dawn. Hey, ODN, how you doing, bro? You aren't understanding some things I don't want to say with men present. Well, here's the thing. This is a public YouTube channel, public chat. This is how I help people for free. If you're not able to put it out there publicly, okay? If you're not able to put it out there publicly, then you know what? You can make a donation. You can mail a donation for $100 into my PayPal account, and we could talk publicly, or so we could talk privately. I understand, but a private women's group. Okay, honestly, I'm done with you. You see, people that keep pushing the issue over the same thing are trolling. Get the fuck out of here. You're wasting my time. Normal people would not continuously poke like that. But a private group and blah, 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 get out of here. You're gone. You tell me that was a troll, folks. You put a 1 in the chat if you think they were trolling. They were trolling, definitely. Absolutely. They didn't like the fact that I called them out. Yo, Eli. Hey, ODN. How you doing, man? For them to try and turn something so innocent into something that it isn't, it is just wrong. Well, that's because nothing else is working for them right now, ODN. Right now, ODN, like, they're not getting the traction anymore because the Coach Eli thing is gone. I'm no longer Coach Eli. I am Elias Melas, or Eli for short, and I am the president and founder of the Genuine Networking Association, or GNA for short. Tia says, hi, ODN. Yes, you're right. Eli does not involve himself in our group. Listen, I'm not going to lie to you. Every now and then, if I hear Dawn, like I'm in, okay, so during the day, Dawn's in the living room. My office is on the other side of the wall of the living room. So if I'm popping out of the office and I hear Dawn saying something in the women's group, and it's something that is extremely important that you ladies are not well versed in, such as what happened today, I had to step in. This was an all-out supportive thing, including me. I had to step in, and I wanted to step in. And it wasn't about overstepping, it was about doing the right thing to defend Tia and her honor and her late husband's honor. ODN says, hi, Tia. Yeah, he made it clear it was just for the women and he was only there to help if there was any technical issues. He doesn't read anything unless someone needs his help. Yeah, like if the ladies need my help on something, then I'll say, okay, I'll pop in the group. I'll go back and I'll listen to a few of the messages and hear what they need, and then I'll respond. But besides that, it's Dawn's running that, along with Tia and Sandra, Queen, and Donna. And soon, we may be adding another lady named Sharon. Sassy Sharon from back east. And these trolls and haters, they know Sharon, and they've attacked Sharon almost as much as they've attacked me. You know Sharon, ODN. I got Sharon's back. Sharon's going to be a part of this group now. And we're going to keep growing with good women. We're going to keep pushing forward positively and eliminating the bullshit, right? That's what we do at the GNA. That's what we do at the Genuine Networking Association, or GNA for short. We eliminate the bullshit. We stand tall. We stand up for people, for good people. We protect good people from all evil, personally and professionally. Yeah, that's what you've been saying. It's the ladies thing. But there will be a men's group too, and then there's the co-ed stuff too. We've got a lot going on. It's all in the works. There's a lot of stuff in the works, ODN. But how you been, dude? What's been going on with you? I keep forgetting to see. I keep forgetting. I gotta see. I may have blocked you by mistake in the past on Facebook. I gotta. If you're blocked, I gotta unblock you, and I gotta bring you back into the co-ed group. Because I think Tia and not the women's group, but the co-ed group. All the women are in the co-ed group too on Facebook Messenger that are mods. And then I gotta mod you too, OD, and I'm gonna mod you back. I will. Because I think you could bring some great value to the conversation in between the days, man. And you've been around for a while. I keep saying that, I keep forgetting, but I won't forget. I'll take care of it next 24, 48 hours. So a lot of women are having a power struggle nowadays, right? And again, in the relationship, you know, it should be as close to 50-50 as possible. with one exception that another coach out here on YouTube I heard say many years ago, Coach Dan Bacon from Australia. Coach Dan Bacon will also say, women are not attracted to men that are weak, needy, desperate, and insecure. Women are not attracted to men that are weak, needy, desperate, and insecure. Weak, needy, desperate, and insecure. ODN with a $2 super chat. Stop saying you're going to give me a wrench. Nope, I'm not. Because I will. I will. I want you back, dude, because honestly, you've been loyal and faithful and honest all along. And I'm at the point right now where I've moved on past all the garbage, and so have you. So now's the time to bring you back. I'm not going to stop saying that. And you didn't have to pay me $2 to tell me that. But that was your choice, man. Thank you, bro. Or broski. Let's speak your language, dude. Broski. You know what, ODN? You got to register trademark the broski phrase. What you should do, ODN, is create a logo called the Broski Club, right? The Broski Club, and then help me run that in the GNA. And we get you a registered trademark on the Broski Club. The BROSKI Club with the R on it, registered trademark. That'd be badass. And you got the big guns of the men, right? The Broski Club, right? Broski. I don't want a wrench, homie. It's too much responsibility for me. No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. Listen, dude, it's an honorable thing. I don't care if you never use it. It's an honorable thing. But listen, I'll work on that behind the scenes. I want to get you back into the chats behind the scenes because you actually have a lot of great critical thought, man. And I think you and I can work on some content together at times. And if we have more access to talk regularly, then we can create some great stuff more often. Boy, that seemed like the autofocus didn't do that good of a job because it's getting darker. It's getting darker much sooner now. Oops, no crying face, LOL. So, again, men and women should look at each other as equals in the relationship, with the exception that the man needs to be just slightly in the one-up position. And listen before you ladies go crazy. I've said this before, I'll say it again. The man needs to have 50.1%, 50 and 1/10%. The man needs to have 50.1% of the power and the woman 49.9%. For one reason. The reason why it can't be exactly 50-50 is because women do not respect men they can't look up to, right? Women do not respect a man they can't look up to in any era. Feminism or not, it doesn't matter. Again, women will not respect men that they can't look up to. Nothing wrong with women being liberated, making their own money, making more money than their own man. They're just not going to respect a man that they out-earn, that they're just so much better than. They won't. They just can't. Women were not built to respect men that they out-earn, outshine, outdo everything. That doesn't mean as a team you can't work together and create greatness together. What it means is what women are attracted to is different than what men are attracted to. But that doesn't mean the man has to be 100% in control and the woman 0 for the woman to respect the man. It needs to be as equal as possible with the man slightly in the one-up position. Just 1/10%. As close to 50-50 as possible with the man just slightly one up on the woman, because that way the woman can respect the man and look up to the man. That doesn't mean she's dumb. That doesn't mean she's not as good as the man. It just means she's able to look up to the man that she's with and respect him, to want to continue being with him. That's all it boils down to. Nothing wrong with that. And I think most women wouldn't have a problem with me saying that and understanding that, as long as they really sat down and tried to understand it without trying to flex their modern feminism guns, right? Or feminist guns, right? Right? I think one of the biggest things that women struggle with nowadays is the power struggle, and you don't have to. Here at the GNA, between Don and I and the ladies and some other men that have been in relationships or currently are in relationships, we understand the modern world. We understand the dynamics between men and women in the modern world. And we can help you overcome that so you can have the relationship you want and have the happiness you want. I want a woman who is as equally stupid as me. well, bro, I mean, that's another way to put it, man. If that works for you and works for her, as long as she can look up to your stupidity, then it's all good. If she can look up to you for whatever reason, dude, it's all good. The problem is if she looks down on you. If she looks up to you, it's all good. Tia says, I looked up to my husband and had mad respect for him. We were equals. I think part is your personality. And Odian says, I want her to match my stupid, the woman of his dreams, right? Well, that's why it worked out for you, Tia, because you looked up to him. And he respected you as his equal. But you looked up to him because you saw him as close to equal as possible, but you're like, this is my man. I will give him credit. You know, he can be slightly above because I want him to protect me and be there for me, but I also want him to understand that I'm there for him. And I can do pretty much anything he can. That's wonderful, Tia. That's amazing. That's why it worked, because you were able to look up to him. You were able to respect him for who he is, and he brought something to the table above and beyond what you brought, which is great. That doesn't make him any better than you or you any better than him. It just means he brought something additional to the table and into your life that attracted you to him and allowed you to respect him. That's all good. That's all good. That's all it boils down to. Tia says, that's true. I like that I felt cared and loved for. Well, you also felt safe and protected. I'm assuming that you felt safe and comfortable and protected, right? Because that's important too. Another thing, Tia, I got to say this. I respect the fact that after what happened today by some mentally R creator and her mentally R audience, right? After what happened today, and I know you didn't watch the show, and neither did I initially, but after you found out about it, you're able to come right back out and not let it affect you, and we're moving forward, onwards and upwards, right? That makes a big statement. And Tia, we all know the truth about you. Listen, there's no reason to not believe a good person, right? You don't have to prove anything to myself or Don or anyone else. You know, whatever, your husband and you did within your finances, that's your own business. These people like to make other people's finances their business. It's none of their fucking business. It's none of anyone's fucking business, right? It's none of anyone's business. But we know Tia, look, Dawn, myself, Sandra, Queen, and the rest of the good people that support you here at the GNA. We all know you're a good person and you've done your part. You don't need to explain any of that to us. And all those people are trying to do is make shit up to upset you and to scare you so much that you don't come and support us anymore, right? All they're trying to do is tear up the GNA that Don and I are trying to build, and now we're trying to, get you and a few other ladies involved to help us build it and run it at the top as executive members. Tia says, yep, no respect for that. Mistake or not, there was no reason to say anything. Well, here's the thing. I heard almost all of her retraction stream as it was happening live before I came out here. That's why I was a little behind. I was downloading some videos. And, I mean, she sounded like she was seriously sorry, but I just don't trust her because she stabbed me in the back so many times. She stabbed so many people in the back so many times. I don't trust that woman. I don't. But at least she was coming off. She was coming off sincere. I just don't know if it was an act, a really good act, or if she meant it. But here's the thing. If she truly felt sorry for what she did, and then she said I should have done more research like I normally do, then ma'am, why didn't you do your research? You didn't do your research because you knew if you did your research, you would have had no show. Not doing your research not only gives you one show where you screwed up on, it gives you a second show to retract what you screwed up on. Now you got two pieces of content you would have never had if you had done it differently. I think that's why you did it. That's my opinion. I could care less what you think. I could care less about your response or whatever. It doesn't matter. Oh, and by the way, the people out there that are using my content again, I haven't said this publicly for a while, but I'll mention it again because I'll talk about it every now and then. I mean, I'm going to give you folks chances. There are people that are using my content in hateful ways, and I'll file copyright on you. I will take you down for copyright. You're abusing my content. I'll take you down for copyright. And these are on sock accounts. I'm talking about on sock accounts. I'm gonna let you folks know. I'm gonna go and make a sweep of YouTube between tonight and tomorrow. And anyone that's using more than a minute of my content and not doing commentary on it, and when I say commentary, I'm not even talking about videos where you're like writing stuff. I'm saying you got to do actual commentary with your voice. If you're not doing commentary, I'll flag you down for copyright. And if you want to file a counter notification, that's on you. You'll have to send me your real information, and then we may end up going to small claims copyright court or even more than that. I don't care. They're stalking Eli and Tia now, of course. I agree, Tia and Hog's mentality. Hey, Sandra, how you doing? Hey, Tia, Eli, and Leanne. Hey, Sandra, how you doing? Tia says, hi, Sandra. No, it's not worth my time. You'll find her, ODN, says Sandra. I want to ride or die, Bonnie and Clyde. Some of the women out here have come close, but I'm still looking for that one. You'll find her, bro. It took me until I was 47 to find Dawn. Tia says, in my opinion, she messed up. No one gave her any information. She had to blame someone. Well, of course, I think she made it up too because she had no other content. And now she's coming around playing the retraction card for more content. It's like she's manufacturing content out of nothing because she has no content. Ma'am, you could quote me on this. Do a whole goddamn stream on me. Ma'am, talk about me all day, every day, right? Talk about how you don't like my opinions on people that I think are innocent or guilty. I have my opinions, right? You have yours. I don't sit there and make it my life's mission to psychoanalyze every fucking thing you do, ma'am. You psychoanalyze every fucking thing I do, same with a few other people. And it's fucking, it's fucking like stalkerish. It's creepy and stalkerish. It really is. But it's okay. Like, I let it go. I don't care. I'm just saying, you are a creepy stalker, ma'am. You are. It's creepy behavior. Oh yeah, I forgot the hawks, Sandra. Sandra says, "Be careful with those ladies of the night. They're shady, of course." ODN, there's some pretty nice ladies of the night down here where I'm at. I keep hoping I'll find the one. You will. I found Dawn. You folks will find your own. I promise you, you will. Just keep putting yourself out there. Everybody goes through a phase of where, oh, I'm getting older. I'm never going to find the one. I felt the same way. Right when you least expect it, she comes into your life, and you don't even realize it. And you don't. And the thing is, when you find the one, you both don't even have to try. It's just meant to be. Whatever's meant to be, it just happens without both of you even having to try. It just happens. It's just meant to be. If it's meant to be, it'll be, it'll be. Baby, just let it be. Right? I'm going to wait for a few people to pop on off the trail. It has cooled off significantly. I think she was an illegal immigrant. Who was an illegal immigrant? Oh, a woman you were seen, ODN? I found a pretty hot one in the desert the other night. I think she was an illegal immigrant. Oh, Jesus Christ, man. Oh my God, do I have the option of sharing this while I'm live on the air? Really? I can hit 3 dots and click the share. Wow. They're adding so many features to YouTube mobile, it's unbelievable. I can even do reels right here. I click the reel button on the left, and it'll create like a short clip of like the last few minutes of the stream. Folks, please smash the thumbs up and please share this out and get your final questions, comments, concerns. We're going to be going off the air very, very soon. We support women at the GNA. We support men and women, but today's show is about women. And today's main example was going to bat for a woman that was wrongfully attacked, abusively attacked on this platform for no reason. Like they don't even know. They don't even know who Tia is. Waiting for a few people to pass on by. Okay. They're jealous that you and Tia are good people and they are weirdos. Yeah. Yeah, give me a second. Got some people that are popping on. I didn't want to get too loud and freak them out. They're jealous that you and Tia are good people and they are weirdos. LOL, who's Richard T? Well, he's some dude that used to come around here from the DoorDash community, but I think the spoiled entitled millennial kept on duplicating his account. Just Amanda, how are you doing? Are you a part of the Krama community, Just Amanda? You seem like you're part of the Krama community. How'd you find out about the channel, Just Amanda? I think you've been here before. You care to oblige us with your answer? You going to share with us California, Amanda, Bay Area? I was here a while ago. Oh, okay. Yeah, you seem familiar. So you're absolutely not trolling then. Wonderful. It's great to see you here. Oh, okay. I remember Richard. Yeah, Richard T. Well, yeah, what happened was we got rid of Richard T. And then all of a sudden, we started getting the ghost of Richard T and so many Richard T stock accounts, which is something Richard T is not going to do. He's out there trying to drive and make money to pay his bills. He has no time for bullshit. So I think the spoiled entitled millennial dude that has all the time in the world trying to do whatever he can to generate income out here, he's just trolling everyone massively. He's trying to stir up anything that he can make content out of that can make him money. So I think he created a bunch of Richard T sock accounts. This is how pathetic this is, man. I've just never seen, here's the thing, ODN. A little trolling every now and then, it doesn't matter. Everyone can troll. I can troll, you can troll. The thing is, I have never seen a group of people like the spoiled entitled millennial and a few of his close crony creators. I've never seen any group like this just make it their life's purpose all day, every day to troll people. Like the amount of trolling they do, they've got to dedicate all day, every day to make it work. And how in the world are you going to do other things, let alone work another job to make money or clean your house or apartment or go out and take walks? How in the world are you going to do other things when you spend all day, every day trolling, trying to get reactions from people that you can turn into content that hopefully you'll make donations off of? It's pathetic, man. Yeah, we talked about the water bottle your girlfriend bought you. Not sure if you remember. Oh, yeah, just a minute. I'm sorry. How you been? Yeah, it's been a while. Yeah, you know what? You know what's funny, Amanda? Dawn was just telling me 2 days ago, babe, I still have that, you still have that backpack with the water bottle I got you. It's a nice sport backpack, expensive. I said, babe, it's in the closet, unopened, brand new. She's like, well, why don't you use it? Well, a lot of times I can go 2 hours without taking a drink because I drink a lot before, and I'm right by water, so I don't get that dehydrated until I'm done with the walk. But it's something else additional to hold. I've got a selfie stick right here that I'm holding, and I've got a headset microphone, and I've got a battery pack in my pocket and my wallet, and then my keys on the other pocket. So I've got a lot of stuff already weighing me down. Then to put on a backpack with water, I guess I could do that. It would probably balance the weight back here. But yeah, we were talking about it too, just Amanda. Yeah, thank you so much, and I'm sorry that I questioned you. It's been a while. It's been a hell of a ride. But hey, it's great to see you here. I do remember you now. My apologies. Oh, okay. I remember Richard, says ODN. I liked Richard. He was amusing. Yeah, he was, but he was trolling, Sandra. I think that's probably him as well. Yep. Yeah, you have a good memory. ODN says, that's the dude's middle name. That's probably why he came up with the account idea. He always got the Richards on the mind. You're saying that the nickname for a Richard is Dick, so he's always got the Richards on his mind. God. That's horrible, dude. Oh, God. Just a man, it's okay. Santa Palacio says, I have a t-shirt that reads, don't be a Richard. Don't be a Richard. That's funny, man. ODN's crying out of laughter. 3 crying out of laughter emojis. Man, that's fantastic. That's fucking fantastic, man. Don't be a Richard. TS says, LOL, Sandra. Don't be a Richard. Don't be a dick. That's fantastic. Just Amanda, once again, it's okay. ODN says, Having the name Richard or Johnson is like being named Peckerwood. Well, my girlfriend's last name is Ledgerwood, so I mean, I would never call her Peckerwood, man. Sandra's laughing. Sandra furthermore says a girl in my fourth grade class had the last name Cockshot. Cockshot. She was teased so much. The last name was Cockshot. Wow, man. How could they even allow a last name like that legally? Oh, God. Cocksh, Cockshot. Like shooting a load, right? Respectfully speaking, that is for example purposes. It's a lot darker than it actually shows on camera. Like I gotta say, the low light compensation on the iPhone is fantastic. Like the iPhone is making it look a little brighter than it actually is. It's still a cool shot, I gotta tell you. These phones nowadays, even at 720p, which is, they were doing a test on YouTube. They were doing 1080p mobile videos, and the quality was a little bit better, but they're not doing that anymore. They're back down to 720. Maybe they'll bring 1080 to mobile streams because everyone has 5G now, and with 5G plus, like you have so much bandwidth from the cell tower. Why not give us better quality on mobile? It's getting there. Like it's already amazing what we can do, huh? It's already amazing what we can do. I'm gonna just walk over here for a few more minutes, and then I gotta go. I gotta go to the market real quick. I'm gonna grab a couple asparagus. Dawn wants asparagus tonight. I'm gonna make her some asparagus and have some asparagus. By the way, today I did some carpet cleaning with the newer Bissell. I love that new crosswave hydro steam. It's so easy to use for area rugs and hardwood floors and tiles and all that. It does a phenomenal job cleaning. And I get the formula with the lemon eucalyptus 7 times concentrate urine destroyer, because we're getting our little dog potty trained, but he still sometimes will pee in the house every now and then. And so the big dog is fully potty trained. The little dog is getting there. He doesn't pee in the house as much anymore, but every now and then he does. And so, this Bissell does phenomenal. Bissell is fantastic. If you have pets, you got to have a bigger Bissell for your deep plush carpet, and you got to have the smaller crosswave hydro steam for your low pile area rugs and your hardwood floors and your tile and all that will be cleaned by the crosswave hydro steam. The smaller one, you can whip that out any day. The bigger one is a heavier machine. And we've got a couple of big pieces of deep pile rugs that go on the hardwood floor that I need to use the bigger Bissell on. So I only bring that out once every maybe month and a half or 2 months. But the other Bissell I'll bring out once a week or once every 2 weeks or less than that. Just all depends. The Navajo last name is odd. Okay, I'm not going to say that, ODN. Shuffle Bottom is a weird last name. ODN, I've heard some crazy last names. All right. And we still have 54 people here. I'll just say this to you, 54 people that are here. You're here to hear the reaction of that stream from earlier. We really don't care. We care about Tia. We care about our people. And all that matters is that we support them and we care for them and we love them, and they know that. And part of what I'm trying to help people learn here at the GNA, like I've learned, is to just ignore stupid people that do dumb shit, especially on the internet, because they've got nothing better to do, right? Now, I guarantee you this woman will review my stream tomorrow and she'll trash me, and then she'll probably, you know, in the meantime, what she'll do is she'll use this as an opportunity to apologize to Tia once again while trashing me at the same time. And see, ma'am, what you don't understand is that Tia has love for Don and I. At least I think she does. I'm not trying to put words in your mouth, Tia. But if you're, see, like with me, if you're trashing me, you're also trashing the rest of the people here. If you're trashing Tia, it's like you're trashing me. So if you're gonna come out and try to do a stream tomorrow, ma'am, and apologize to Tia again while trashing me, then it's like you're contradicting yourself. You're basically you're basically, spinning your wheels. It's not getting you anywhere. I just think it's time to move on. I mean, no, we don't talk about you anymore. We don't. We don't. And maybe you did this to try to get our attention again. And if it wasn't to try to get our attention, then why did you do it? Why go after Tia? You only went after Tia because she's one of our best supporters. That's it. Bottom line. And you want to see me fail, ma'am, because you think I'm some spoiled rich kid living off some estate, which I'm not living off an estate, ma'am. You can think whatever you want. The fact that you keep thinking that, the fact that you even thought that Tia is trying to buddy troll me to take away my estate money. Well, I'm not getting any estate money. There's no money that's going to come to me when I get the estate. It's all in properties. We upkeep the properties. That's all it is. There's a fund to pay for taxes and shit like that. But that's it. There's no disposable money to just spend freely there like a rich king. No, there's not. And even if there was, why would it fucking matter? I mean, are you that jealous? Like, honestly, are you that jealous? Because I don't have that money. And I'm struggling right now to pay my bills because I've got some things that I'm helping Dawn with till we figure out what she's going to do based on her disability. She might potentially have to go on disability. Right now, she's got some things she can't do because of her health. I call that a disability. She's not officially disabled. Until she's cleared or officially deemed disabled, then you know what? I got to figure out what I got to do. And if I want to try to make the extra money here, I can. And I should be able to. They're delusional. They're upset that their family didn't work as hard as yours. That's true. Those boats were pretty cool. They're trying to get to Tia now. Right, they're trying to get to Tia to get to me. And see, their same game that's worked year after year after year is not working. It's not. It's not. But that's fine. Let's see what she does tomorrow. I'm not going to watch her. I don't care what she does. But honestly, for the other people, because I'm not going to watch, see if she talks about me tomorrow. I think she will because she has no other content. And then she'll basically apologize to Tia again while bashing me. Which, in essence, Tia's going to look at that and say, wow. So you're bashing Eli, but you're not bashing me. You're apologizing to me. Well, I like Eli. We're friends. I'm friends with his girlfriend, Dawn. You're contradicting yourself. You're trying to make amends with me, yet you're bashing someone that I care for, right? So how am I supposed to take that, right? Regardless, I think this woman backed herself into a corner for what she did today. I've never accused anyone of anything that wasn't true. Right? At least something that I didn't think was true. And if I found it not to be true, I genuinely apologize. Just like I found out that the sponsor, Brian, has not been around for 2 years. I apologize for that. When I found out that the Silicone J.O., guy, J.O. is his real name, nothing but Silicone is the fake account that's been sponsoring channels. I thought that was Brian. When I found out it wasn't, I had proof of it, then I apologized. And I moved on, and I stopped talking about it, right? I didn't dwell on it anymore, right? That's all. Let's not dwell over the same old shit over and over again, okay? Let's just move on. Oh, Deanne, you are awesome. You are an awesome woman for defending your homie, Tia. Tia, it's no one's business. I don't tell anyone who they should support. To go solo is not working. Thank you again, Odian. You are an awesome woman for defending your homie, Tia. Santa Palacio and whomever tagged me today midstream. Oh yeah, that's see. Just go in there, go into your mentions, Sandra, and click the three dots from your app, and then just block them because that'll Google block them, and they won't be able to tag you anymore. And if they keep on coming from different accounts, just keep blocking them. When you Google block them, they don't get the search relevancy. They have to keep making new accounts, and then they get frustrated because they're not getting their way with you. They're trying to use your accounts for free promotion. They're trying to use us for content, free promotion with tag spamming. And you know what? I've got them essentially shut out. You should do it too. Yep. Tia says, thanks, ODN. You're a good supporter too. Thanks for saying that, Tia. He is. ODN, well, I could be better. No, you guys are good. Tia, give yourself credit, ODN, says Tia again. ODN, gave a little humility about myself. Awesome. Wow, Sandra, says Tia. ODN says typo. All right, folks. It's time to get going. Love you all. Just ignore the dumb shit. Tomorrow's another day. Tomorrow, Don has a doctor's appointment in the morning, and we'll be back in the afternoon, and I'll probably do an early walk tomorrow, and that'll be it. And then I'm hoping to get back to doing 2 streams a day on. Well, it's probably gonna have to be until Friday. I've got AT&T coming to the house on Friday. I'm switching my landline service to digital voice to save some money and keep my number. So AT&T has to come to the house for that. That's going to be in the morning. So probably won't do an in-studio stream again until Friday morning on the main channel. So make sure you subscribe to both channels. With that being said, later, broski, tell Don hi, will do, and I got to get you unbanned and get you moderated. See you all later, says ODN. With that being said, have a good one. Take care, and as always, Tia, thank you again for being understanding. We all love you, including Don and I. Be good to each other.